Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Gannon, back again with another video, and I am joined here, fortunately today, by my co-host, Dylan.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, Dylan. How are we doing today?
I'm doing great.
Oh, Dylan, I'm so happy to be talking to you because I am using this as an opportunity to make a video that I have been procrastinating on for a little bit now, and it's definitely the reason why both Robin and Sanji are definitely going to be the Straw Hats to get Armament Haki, especially in the current fights that we're experiencing, Dylan, the Wano Fights. Nico Robin, as you know, is currently fighting Black Maria, and Sanji, oh my gosh, thank you, Oda, he is fighting Queen. Sanji is fighting a second commander level character, dude. I'm just so excited. How do you feel about it, Dylan? I feel like I've been waiting for this moment for so long.
Yeah, I'm obviously really excited as well. We're finally gonna get the Sanji juice we've been waiting for.
Oh, no, absolutely, Dylan. There's just been so much discussion between me and you especially, just us fantasizing about how Sanji and Zoro are going to be going up against King and Queen, and I just can't wait to see these fights. They're gonna be amazing. But the fact that Sanji is fighting Queen is the biggest reason for why I believe Sanji is the Straw Hat that is most deserving of an armament upgrade. And while usually somebody might perceive Sanji to be getting an observation upgrade because that is his specialty, among the Straw Hats you have Luffy, whose specialty is Conqueror's Haki, and then you have Zoro, whose specialty is said to be armament, and then you also see Sanji, whose specialty is supposed to be observation. This is kind of low-key been hard to quantify in the past because, Dylan, you know, Luffy got Future Sight and is probably going to be the only one with Future Sight for ages to come, and that would probably lead one to believe that, hey, he might be better at observation than Sanji. But I feel like the way that Oda has chose to quantify this is like base form, because we know that Sanji's base observation is insane.
I feel like Luffy is capable of more advanced techniques with his observation haki, but I feel like just the general, like you said, base form, I feel like Sanji's probably faster and quicker with it than Luffy is.
Oh, absolutely. And not only do I kind of think this, I have a little bit of evidence as well, because as you know, Katakuri is an absolute observation haki beast, and he was just kind of trolling everyone with the fact that he was able to see in the future, especially at the tea party. But Dylan, the thing is that when Sanji and Katakuri had a little bit of an observation haki fight, like a quarrel almost, when Sanji was up at the altar with Pudding. If you remember, there was a slight like observation altercation in which Sanji came out on top. Sanji was like almost more talented in his base observation than Katakuri. So that just goes to show you that while Sanji has not unlocked Future Sight yet, I definitely believe he will, Dylan. This is what I'm getting at. I definitely believe he will. Remember how you and me keep on talking, especially as of late, with the Zoro Haki, Conqueror's Haki reveal, and then there's also this little Chin Jiao panel that Dylan showed me recently that basically explicitly implies that the admirals, that there are just a lot. Yeah, every single one of them are indeed Conqueror's Haki users. Basically just explicitly implying that there are a lot more Conqueror's Haki users than we probably even think. Like, with all that being said, me and you were having discussions recently whether we were questioning, like, can Sanji realistically get Conqueror's Haki in the future? And you and me were having this discussion. It's either going to be Sanji or Yamato. Those are the two characters at this point that are, like, besides Zoro and Luffy, are Conqueror's Haki worthy. And I'm now kind of leaning towards the fact that maybe Sanji won't get it, Dylan. I think that he's really, truly destined to get Future Sight.
See, at first, I was like, oh, no way Sanji's ever gonna get Conqueror's Haki. Like, oh, no shot. Like, you know, he's just the cook. He just wants to cook, right? But, like, you know, like, you kind of, like, got the wheels turning in my head when you said you thought he might get it initially. And so I was like thinking, what's the justification for Sanji to get it? I'm like, okay, if you think about it, Sanji does want to find the all blue, right? Which is something that every cook in the world wants to find, and obviously Sanji is the one who will eventually do it if it exists, right? So he would stand at the top of all the other cooks in the world and be the conqueror, so to say, right? So he does strive for something that's the pinnacle, right? And on top of that, you know, Luffy in the Straw Hats, like, you know, it's kind of a parallel in a way to Roger's crew. In Roger's crew, they had Roger with Conqueror's Haki, Rayleigh with Conqueror's Haki, and even
Odin. Odin is the
conquers
last one. Like, Gaben, you could maybe imply that he has conquerors Haki, but I just don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case at all.
And so that's 3 conquers Haki user on Roger's crew, so it only makes sense for Luffy to sort of match that, right? With 3 conquerors Haki users of his own, with him, Zoro, and then either Yamato and Sanji.
Go ahead, Dylan. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, for Yamato, the justification for her getting it though is that Kaido has it, and Yamato is the direct kin to Kaido, so it only makes sense for her to have it as well.
At this point, Dylan, I'm definitely thinking that Yamato is gonna have it, and for multiple reasons. For one thing, it's in her bloodline. Her father is actually like the conqueror of conquerors. He is top 3 strongest pirates alive easily right now. So, like, I just think Yamato is the Odin parallel at this point. Sanji is the Gaben parallel. He's cool. He's awesome. Gaben fought 1v1 with Odin, but as you could see, even that little snippet we got in the anime, Scopper looked a little bit tired going against Odin.
He did.
So I feel like it truly is supposed to be another Roger parallel, like you said, whereas Sanji is Gaben. He is strong. He is one of the main 3, but then there's also that one-off 4th character that they join and get like a little bit prior to them going and achieving One Piece, which is what they did with Odin, and it's probably what they're doing with Yamato as well. Yamato is Odin, literally the most explicit parallel in all of One Piece. She is a literal parallel. So she literally proclaims to be Odin himself. Like, I want to be Odin. I want to live vicariously through Odin as though I am him. The most explicit parallel for all those reasons. I just think that Sanji is going to be getting Armament Haki in his fight against Queen. He is probably going to be getting Future Sight later against his fight with Kizaru or the Admirals. If we're gonna get something super crazy cracked end of series.
I totally think he's gonna fight Kizaru or an Admiral. I would love it.
I mean, they've literally been juicing it up. I swear they've made at least 2 or 3 fan service animations of Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy fighting the Admirals. They've done this at least once or twice.
Yeah, I feel like an opening for Dressrosa or something.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I feel like it's definitely going to happen. But again, back to the actual video topic. Sorry for this really long rant about Conqueror's Haki and everything. Sanji's going to get Armament Haki in his fight against Queen because he does not need observation in his fight against Queen. Queen is one of the most durable, just crazy, cool, awesome characters in the series. He is a tank. He's a Brachiosaurus fruit. But take that and put it in combination with this large, squishy, massive man. Sanji needs power. He lacks power. Sanji doesn't train, but the only time he's ever been forced to go above and ascend, really the only time I can think of is Water 7. And what did he need at the Water 7 fight? He needed more power. Sanji has the raid suit. He can go invisible. He's got crazy observation. He's one of the fastest characters, I assume, in the well, not really. He's one of the more faster characters on the Straw Hats. He's extremely fast, especially with the raid suit now. And the raid suit probably just went ahead and made him stronger and way more durable is the biggest part of the raid suit. But Sanji just requires power. If he does not get projection Haki, he's going to be left behind in the dust by Yamato. Yamato's already confirmed to have projection Haki, advanced Haki mastery. Sanji does not unlock that in this fight. I don't think he'll have the firepower to deal with Queen, and then on top of that, that'll just basically be confirming that Yamato is a superior character. Because Sanji right now, even with his new raid suit, is not one-shotting one of the Tobiropo with one club hit, dude. He's not doing that because he doesn't have projection Haki. Sanji needs it.
He went up against page 1 and he low-key worked him, he whooped his ass, but he still didn't one-shot him.
Yeah, he definitely was not one-shotting him at all. And at the same time, you could really look like you're whipping Dino Zone's ass, but at the same time, you're not really doing anything.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Frankie. Frankie said that he dealt multiple lethal ass blows to Sasaki, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. These fruits are actually, they've got cheat codes. You could stab these people, you could shoot them with a space laser, and they'll just get right back up. It is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, like, dude,
Detach your bones.
Like, absolutely, just detach your bones, fly. They are actual GTA cheat codes, the dinosaur fruits are. And then you have one of the more durable characters in the series, Queen, this big fat dude who has the Bronchiosaurus fruit. Clearly, out of all of these fruits, out of all of these dino zones, gotta be the most durable. Just, it's common sense. So you really think that Sanji's gonna go into this fight and he's gonna be like, yes, I need to see into the future? No, it's not flying with me. Sanji is going to get projection haki. He's going to basically be scaled above the scabbards once that happens for sure. And then also, it's the only thing that's going to allow him to compete with Yamato. If he does not obtain more offensive power, more haki, he's just going to be left in the dust, and it's going to be the big three with Yamato and not Sanji. But anything else you want to add about Sanji before we get into Robin, Dylan?
Yeah, I just think he'll get it. But I feel like between like Robin and him, right? Like if only one had to get it or could get it, I would just say, like, I feel like it would make more sense, or I would like it more if Robin had gotten it.
It's definitely what we're getting to, Dylan. Like,
yeah.
Robin is most obviously getting Armament Haki. I'm actually willing to bet.
I'm like way more convinced that Robin would be getting Armament Haki than Sanji getting an Armament Haki upgrade.
I'm willing to bet one of my non-essential organs that Nico Robin is getting Armament Haki. It is plain as day obvious. I have no idea what else they would give her, what's more deserving of her character. And while it's not, like, story-wise the most fitting thing for Sanji, I feel like it's the most obvious thing for Sanji, because if Sanji does not get, like, advanced haki during this arc of some form, he's gonna be left behind in the dust, plain and simple. So
no, I agree with that, because, like, we have, like, Zoro getting, like, Emma basically gives him, like, advanced Armament Haki, right? And then on top of that, he's getting, like, confirmed to getting, like, not only Conquerors, but even, like, being able to use advanced Conquerors to, like, some degree against Kaido with Ashura. Like, Sanji, you're right, if he's gonna keep up, he has to learn, like, further his haki in some degree.
Like, at least just get that simple projection haki, Dylan. That's the bare minimum. If Sanji's not getting that, then, like, what puts him above regular characters like even Vergo, bro? At the end of the day, if you take that raid suit off of Sanji, is Sanji even better than Vergo at that point? If he doesn't grow and surpass and get stronger and actually get this prerequisite, which is advanced haki, he's just gonna be left in the dust. So that's why I think Sanji's getting it. But Robin, Dylan, Robin, so obvious.
Oh.
We have just been begging Oda for this for years. For years. I feel like as soon as we saw Robin kick ass in Skypiea, we've just wanted more of that. I've grown very bored of, what is it, fodder buster Robin.
I agree. Right. Like, listen, like, if like the Straw Hats are gonna be competing with, like, you know, like the red-haired pirates or like the Blackbeard pirates, they need more, like, heavy-hitting people. And Robin, with her fruit and Armament Haki, it's just perfect to make her, like, an actually strong character.
Dude, if you're going to take one of the Straw Hats who's, like, kind of mid-tier, Robin's rather mid-tier in the grand scheme of things. She's not super strong, actually, like, in the grand scheme of things. She's got a couple crazy, just actually abilities that are cheating. Like, she could just teleport, and dude, like, she could just teleport. You remember when Sanji was crying on the live floor, or Black Maria had him up in the spiderwebs? You're like, Robin, come save me! She just, like that, she could teleport. She's crazy. Dude, the only thing is, Dylan, the most obvious thing is she does not have the ability to fight, like, mid to high tier opponents because she doesn't have freaking haki. But she's also got one of the most combative driven fruits in the series. It's literally just a fruit that allows you to spawn and spam different body parts around. The Bloom Broom fruit would be amazing with Armament Haki. Robin was able to catch Hakuba during Dressrosa with her bare hands. That dude, if you remember, was like the possessed spirit of Cavendish. Crazy fast. He was like threatening the enemies.
Everybody. He literally like murked everybody in like the Coliseum in like an instant.
Dude, if like, there's only capturing that dude, it almost seems like there's no beating him, right? Like, I feel like the only person like in that Coliseum who's really putting that dude down is like Sabo, Zoro, or Luffy. Dude, this guy is really...
It's kind of crazy to think also that like Hakuba is technically a part of the like Straw Hat Grand Fleet.
Yeah, he is. People forget about the Straw Hat Grand Fleet and how cracked it can be, honestly. A lot of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet members are stronger than I think most people believe, and that would actually be a good video to go back and revisit them. But Nico Robin is just so obviously getting Armament Haki. There's nothing else for her to get. What is there for her to get? Awakening her Devil Fruit? Her Devil Fruit's already freaking cracked beyond belief. Like, the fact that she's
can literally
able...
just spawn, body doubles.
Like, body doubles. Like, I swear if Robin... I swear, like, she could spawn, like, another body double real quick and, like, have somebody shoot it, and she'll be, like, chill. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure if she spawns an arm and somebody stabs that arm, she'll feel it, but I don't think the damage will actually go back to her original arm. But she'll definitely feel it.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Something where she did get damaged, so I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, does like if you stab one of her 1,000 arms, does that go back to hurt her original arm, or will she just feel it? I guess that's the question.
I'm not sure because like there's also the
I know she'll feel it.
There's also the case where like she can like spawn like giant limbs. And,
yeah.
Like, you know, obviously those are, like didn't get hit by something.
Dude,
like,
that's the craziest thing. I made a video about this ages ago with my old roommate about like if Luffy had the Bloom fruit, he would already be the Pirate King easily. The Bloom fruit is insane. You can just put and combine your limbs together to make even bigger limbs, and then also Robin can fly. I feel like dude, the moment Robin can fly for extended periods of time is the moment she actually becomes, like, amazing. So, my ideal, like, goddess Robin, like, Queen of the Seas would be, okay, Robin has Armament Haki, so she can just coat all of her arms and everything that she's beating the shit out of people with in Armament Haki, and she's strong. But then on top of that, Dylan, we also just have the fact that she could fly like an angel around.
She could literally just, like, fly up into the air, spawn a bunch of arms down below her, and just have her arms with Armament Haki just beat the shit out of people while she just does nothing.
I'm calling it.
Just sits there.
I'm calling it right now, Dylan, because Black Maria is so tall. The finisher move for Robin is going to be a flying attack.
Really?
I really hope so. I feel like she'll like fly and like use her wings for a couple seconds and like project herself towards Black Maria, do like a big giant fist. I don't know, dude. The Black Maria and Nico Robin fight's just gonna be so good because Nico Robin is getting armament. Nico Robin has to get armament. I don't even know what more I can say about this, dude. The most obvious Straw Hat to get armament, the one who needs it the most. We have a fight where there's really nowhere else for Robin to go and grow besides armament. And if they're giving Zoro Conqueror's Haki, I'm pretty sure...
They're giving Nami power-ups, dude. Like,
they're giving Nami power-ups, dude. You're right. Like, we're getting this.
Everybody's getting power-ups,
We're getting
bro.
this.
Like, yeah.
We're getting this. We're getting this. We're getting this. We're getting this. And we're getting this. I don't care what anybody says, dude. Also, if we don't get this, dude, I don't know. I'll just cry. I'll be like, Oda, what are you doing? Are you really going to give everybody literally everything they wanted?
I'll literally just hope then that'll just happen later. Like, that's all I'll do.
Like, Oda, you're giving he's giving us everything we want. Like, he gave us all of the important key characters we wanted to see up on the roof, and then on top of that, he split them up, and now we're getting every single individual fight that we want. Like, Oda's giving us everything we want. There's just no way we're not gonna get a Nico Robin Armament Haki unlock, people. If we got that Usopp observation unlock in Dressrosa, that Nico Robin Armament Haki, it's freaking happening. I'm so delighted. Anyways, I don't really have much more to say about the subject. Robin and Sanji, we're getting Haki upgrades, and I think they're going to be sensational. I think they're going to be really cool to see on panel, and it's just going to be really exciting, and I'm excited. What do you think, Dylan?
I'm also thrilled. Cannot wait.
Okay, awesome. With all that being said, everybody, thank you again for watching another one of our One Piece videos. Next video I think I'm gonna work on is Zoro's life and like status and how he will be viewed as a pirate after Wano, so look forward to that. If you're enjoying the content that you see on the channel, I'd be very flattered if you were to subscribe. If you like the video, be sure to slap a like on it. My favorite thing about YouTube is comments, so if you do want to make my day, leave a comment down below. I will be sure to get back to you if your comment is legible. And with all that being said, me and Dylan are going to have to see you guys in the next one. Peace!